Well, good morning. It's a little bit of a different view here today. And get some fuel here at the Jiffy Mart. Where's the sign at? Oh, it's back behind us. That fuel was $4.02 yesterday. Now it's back up to $4.27 here. But it's a little bit of a different view for us headed down to Florida. Walterboro, South Carolina. Why am I walking down the street at 7 o'clock in the morning on what was supposed to be an uneventful trip to Florida and back? Well, a truck broke down last night. Truck through a serpentine belt off 95, about 3 miles that way. And serpentine belt on this thing from experience is a pain in the butt. Not something I could have done by myself on the side of the road last night. I have one in the truck. So the shop you see straight ahead is a diesel shop. Diesel shop. I do big truck stuff. I do cars. Called dispatch last night. And she said they could tow it, obviously, but if I made it over here, they open at 8:30, they'll take a look at it and get the belt put on for me, and hopefully just check all the pulleys and everything, and see if I can't get back on the road pretty quickly this morning. A little cold out here this morning. Underdressed for, it's like 40 degrees this morning. A little underdressed for sleeping in the truck, which I didn't expect to do. So they had me pull off over the side here, as you can see. I was sitting there up against the fence. Stayed warm in the truck last night as best I could. Walked to get myself a Monster and a new phone charger. And we're gonna get the truck unhooked. And at about 8:30, they said the guys roll in and hopefully get someone to take a look at this thing and get me back on the road. Make sure she's charging. That's a good sign. Well, we are back on the road. Got out of there about 11:30 this morning. About 2 hours. It's not an easy job. They had other things going on. Obviously, they're a heavy duty and roadside shop, so we kind of had to wait for a mechanic to get there. And once the mechanic got there, we started on it. We had another mechanic come in because he worked the night shift, and then came in the morning again. And we finally got the truck back together and got her running. So we're here and just crossed into Georgia. We're gonna stop and actually get some tacos, and then we're gonna continue down to Florida. Oh, good morning. I don't even know where we are. Hold on. I was gonna tell you guys where we are at, but it helps to know. I am at the Flying J in Fort Pierce, Florida. I've got 94 miles left to get this stuff delivered. I already got our reload booked, which we'll pick up right after we drop off, and then I might scoot back here. They got a blue beacon here. Want to get the truck and trailer washed, or I might wait till we get closer to home and just do it in case we hit some rain or whatnot on the way home. But that's about it. I'm tired. I'm worn out. Ready for a vacation. May end up going to jumping in the ocean today. I don't know. It's a beautiful day out. 73 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning. This place is quite the mess with construction and has been for as long as I can remember. Nope, Florida DOT ain't messing around. If you can see, I don't know, let me see if the sun's terrible here. They got cops sitting in here in the median waiting for people to skip the scale. One of the ones I record with. Comes a 3-car wedge in with 2 cars on the top. Just waiting to roll over. Oh man, what a trip this has been. I have not been in the mood to record or do anything other than get back home. It's been a month of just chaotic nonsense. A lot of nonsense, but it's okay. I feel like I'm on the tail end of it now, and I feel a little better. So I got delivered today. It's 10,000 pounds worth of product. And it's all like has to be hand unloaded. So we hand unloaded everything. My hands are like all, I don't know if this camera will show, but like I got blisters from unloading them. It's not a big deal. Got it done. Took about 2 hours to unload. There was 5 guys there. I'd say there's about 2.5 actually doing work. So we got that done. And now I'm looking at my phone because we're at Copart, West Palm Beach. I had a 1 o'clock appointment. It's 12:30. I got on the queue and I entered the queue and it says there's an hour and 25-minute wait, which I'm pretty sure I'm at the only entrance and there's only me here. And when I got on, so you have to like make an appointment on the app for Copart, and then they like text you and say come to the office. When I made the appointment, there was a ton of open spots, so I don't know if the hour and 25-minute wait's just like, I don't know, I was starting to get a little worried, but I'll wait till it's actually my appointment time before I get worried. Here's a real Florida thing. Let me get on my other phone here, one of the ones I record with. Comes a 3-car wedge in with 2 cars on the top. Just waiting to roll over. He's coming in here. That's a good looking truck there. It's 5th gen. It's got bigger wheels and tires on it. Anyways, so I have 1 car to go home, which is a Copart car. It's just, there's no body damage or anything. All it is was I guess the motor's locked up on it, and it's going to a parts guy that no, see, here comes more trucks rolling in here, so I guess I'm in the right spot. It's going to a parts guy. They sell, I'd say like a scrap yard or like a used auto parts yard. So I'm gonna pick up one for him. I'll have to winch it in, but they'll just set it at the back of the enclosed and I'll winch it in. I had another car which was a Jaguar F-Type. The car, not the SUV. Whatever the F. There's an F-Pace and an F-Type. I think it's a Type. I had that to go home, and the guy texted me when we were unloading and said they were trying to get it ready to go to the customer. It's coming from a dealer, which when I looked up the dealer, they have like 4 $1 million+ cars there, because I was kind of excited to go see that. And he texted me and said it's not going to be able to go today. They broke something when they were trying to get it back together, and they're just going to have to cancel, which kind of sucks. So I'm on Central now. I'm going to try to find maybe something else to go in with this Explorer. It's a 2012 Explorer, so I've got room. If not, it kind of is what it is. I'm not gonna stick around and wait to find something. I'm gonna be home tomorrow, and then I'll probably deliver this car. Tomorrow will be Friday, so I'll probably deliver it like Monday or Tuesday or so. They're not really in a hurry for it. It's just kind of like get it out of the auction. And I saw it on Central, and I was like, hey, I texted the guy. I was like, hey, I can get this for you. Send it over to me. I'm down here. So worked out well. Instead of jibber or jabbering, I have a tire that was losing air. I wasn't able to find anything in it. So now that I've got a little bit of time, I'm going to go out here and see if I can't pinpoint. It was like down to 40 pounds. So go out here and see if I can pinpoint what. Well, when in doubt, play stupid. I walked in, I was like, excuse me, ma'am. I don't know if I'm in the right location. Never been here before. And she's like, yeah, what's your buyer number? So I was like, I can't see if I'm in line anymore. It's not working on my phone, which it was. And I was kind of trying to see if the 2-hour wait was real. She was like, no, it's over at another location, which is right around the corner here. If you've ever been to Copart, West Palm Beach. And she was like, you got to come here and get the title first if you're getting the title. So you're in the right spot. She's like, I'll just give it to you now, which is awesome. So then they should have, when you mark arrived, it actually comes over to this lot. And they see that you're here. So they should be close to having it already pulled or have it pulled, and I'm just gonna have to winch it into the enclosed. That's one way to do it. I have to get out here and turn the wheel a little bit to the right. I would like to give a huge shout out to the Days Inn for letting me use their pool to cool off in. Well, I'm out of clothes. Should have been home yesterday, but it's time to get a truck wash. Mainly just to get all the salt off of this thing. See the corrosion? I don't let them use a brush on the trailer. I just wanted to spray it. Try to get some of that nasty salt from that trip to Montana off of it. This is the Iowa 80, what do they call these things? Something. I don't know. Hold on. This is Truck-O-Mat number 8. Look at that, 2.9 stars. So I don't really have high hopes for this, but I'm really just trying to get the salt off of this thing because it's going to be parked for another week at the house, and it needs it, and I would rather pay somebody to do it.